On one of the last days of school, teachers were discussing next year's schedule in the lounge. When the students are with me learning fine arts, the classroom teachers get their 30 minutes of prep time. There were multiple complaints about how it was never a good time for fine arts. It's so hard to get them focused before or after your class, they said, because your class is the fun class. That's not what I meant, a teacher backpedaled, but I hear this all too often. For as much support as we do get, the fine arts aren't considered important by many, including teachers, who see us as our pass to the copy machine. So I feel that it's my job to educate parents, students, teachers, and my community on just how important the fine arts are. Teachers are getting a bad rap in all kinds of ways. State government wants to disband our unions and cut our retirement, which we fund from our own paychecks, by the way. But rarely do we see a news story about the awesome things that we do, and I'll take it a step further. Fine arts teachers make an enormous difference in Urbana schools, and not just in the heartwarming way. We create experiences that help them build connections to their lives. In addition to music, dance, drama, and art, we have something called Arts Infusion, which is extra time allowing for collaboration with classroom and other fine arts teachers and outside groups like the university. I'll never forget my kindergarten teacher. Suddenly, she transformed into a letter person. I was engrossed in the magic as I learned about the letters and their sounds. Arts Infusion is like that. It's a chance for students and teachers to dig deeper into a subject through a project. The great thing is it's created by us, so it can accomplish our curriculum, but it's more encompassing. It starts with an idea and a passion to really let kids make connections. So now I get to show off a few examples of Arts Infusion projects I've done. I'm grateful to and I'm sorry that I can't name all the collaborators who helped make these happen, and I hope that in the end you'll have a new idea about what arts does for education. In 2011, a group of us from Wiley Elementary piloted the CAM-WAM project, a week-long study at the Cranert Art Museum. In our third year, we studied several artists who sent pieces through the mail and created collaborative art. In music sessions, we connected this to the band, the Postal Service, and using GarageBand on iPads, students created collaborative pieces of music by taking turns composing 8 bars at a time. I've done a variety of jazz projects over the years with art teacher Rusty Clevenger. Students have studied Duke, Ella, Dizzy, Charlie, Liston, and Satchmo. Nathaniel Banks, among other groups, have come to play for us, and we've traveled to Cranert to see an Ellington concert. Students wrote their own monologues, they created dances, murals, costumes, hats. They studied the poems of Langston Hughes, and we put on a musical with songs like It Don't Mean a Thing and Birdland. I've also invited the wonderful storyteller Kim Sheehan to multiple schools on a variety of occasions. She has informed and entertained students with stories from Africa, Japan, ancient Greece. Students studied plays and stories to prepare for her visit and participated in interactive games, put on costumes, handled artifacts. We have even welcomed a drummer, Bolokada Konde from Guinea, who worked with students on African drumming for 14 weeks. The Consilience project at U of I let us combine music, dance, and technology. Using songs from their musical, students wore sensors and motion capture cameras signals the sounds for their dance as they moved through the field. And they discovered that their movements triggered the volume, speed, and frequency of the music. The civil rights movement has always been a very important part of every year that I teach, everything from Pete Seeger to modern gospel. During Black History Month one year, we reenacted the march from Selma to Montgomery and then acted out moments on the Underground Railroad the next. Through this project, students learned several spirituals and discussed the hidden meanings in them. Another class learned and recorded Man in the Mirror with me while learning about amazing African Americans who exhibit outstanding character. They performed their piece to a slideshow of their role models holding up mirrors that said, "Be the change you want to see." My favorite project was funded by the Arts in Schools grant, in which I was able to purchase a classroom set of guitars at King and teach 3 fourth-grade classes to play several protest songs and spirituals. We had guest teachers like Ryan Groff, Scott Schwartz, and Martin Stromberg work with the students, many of whom had never even touched an instrument. What an amazing experience. It all culminated in a moving assembly of song and art, and a new sculpture was dedicated in King Park. Tears flowed as a gym full of people, including families and members of Urbana's Arts Council, sang, "We Shall Overcome," as the students played. We've made a lot of music videos. Students in kindergarten and first grade studied the life cycle of the monarch butterfly. We sang songs that helped us remember the stages of growth. We learned to dance, and then we made a crazy green screen video of the students as butterflies. With a first grade ESL class, we studied the solar system. The kids learned 3 different songs, including a sweet rap about the planets, and then I filmed and edited their masterpiece. One class even made an impressive video about the bus boycotts. Most recently, we studied Mozart and his opera, The Magic Flute. Opera for the Young came from Wisconsin, and 20 students had the privilege of singing in the chorus for this version set in outer space. And next year, I'm thrilled to be hosting a guest teacher from the Center for World Music who will lead a group of students in 4 weeks of study of the Balinese gamelan. These are just a small sampling of things we've done during Infusion. I've also taught on westward expansion, the Renaissance, math and music, the science of sound, the symphony, bluegrass, the Civil War, all using dance, music, and drama, and all in addition to my regular fine arts classes. Every time we start a new project, we're creating something brand new. Yes, fine arts is the fun class, but it's so much more. We work hard to give these experiences, and a lot of the skills that the students learn are because of the critical thinking that they're doing during these projects. They learn persuasion and writing. They learn accountability through creating rubrics. And learning is through inquiry, not chalk and talk. They feel safe to collaborate and share their ideas. They learn regard for others. Overall, they're learning to be great citizens. What I'm saying is the arts are essential. While it may look like play from the outside, it's actually quite extraordinary. It should be fun because that's how we learn. Especially now, as we see our state struggling to stay afloat, the arts are crucial. We can have both. Learning and fun aren't mutually exclusive. Thank you.